Welcome to Personal Help Desk for Outlook. In this video demonstration, we will explore how you will generate and work with support cases in Outlook. Furthermore, we will analyze the conversation threading feature and also learn to perform search and use Helpdesk-specific Outlook views. Personal Help Desk is tightly integrated into Microsoft Outlook with Helpdesk-specific toolbars, drop-down menus, and ribbons, forms, and context menus plugged in to the usual Outlook Explorers and Inspectors windows. These make it considerably easy to create support requests from emails, send response and SMS, and make call or import contacts. Here are the 5 Personal Help Desk subfolders. The History subfolder stores all email conversations that are related to support cases. Personal Help Desk automatically moves or copy the incoming emails that are continuation to an existing case to this folder. This KB folder houses a complete knowledge base inside your Outlook and is closely integrated with the Personal Help Desk. The Ongoing Cases subfolder perhaps is the particular folder that you will be working with most of the time. As the name implies, this folder stores all the ongoing cases in the Help Desk. Any new case, either created manually or generated from out of an email, would be stored here, waiting to be attended to. If you click a case item, you will see there is a support case preview form in the bottom portion, which displays values for frequent used Help Desk specific fields, such as the caller, problem, and asset. The Resolved Cases subfolder stores all those support cases that had been closed. When an ongoing case is marked completed and closed, it would be moved to this Resolved Cases subfolder. The Schedule subfolder contains a special calendar that stores the due date schedule for assigned cases. The idea is to enable you to check your availability for a particular time slot before a due date can be assigned to resolve the case. In Personal Help Desk, you can create a support case in many ways. You can create an empty support case from this New Case button. This is handy if you have received a support request phone call and you want to log a case. If the caller already exists in your global address list, you can use this button to open the address book dialog to select that caller and populate the contact details automatically. If the caller already exists in the Personal Help Desk callers list, then you can simply select the email address of the caller from this drop-down. You can also search the callers list by specifying keyword, such as caller name, address, or company name. Whichever method you use, the contact details will be automatically pulled out and filled. Another way of generating a support case is from an email. Just select the email and press this Convert to Cases button. Doing this, Personal Help Desk will analyze the email to extract Help Desk-specific information, and the new cases with these information will be created in the Ongoing Cases subfolder. Here, in this support case form in Outlook, you can notice that information catering to the support cases, caller, problems, time spent, and assets are all organized in sections to allow for easy navigation and reach. The case number is a unique identification number that is assigned to each support case item in Outlook. Every email communications out of Personal Help Desk are tagged with a corresponding case number for tracking purposes. You can provide the caller with this case number ID to track the progress of the case in future. Contact fields such as email, phone, or mobile numbers are accompanied by relevant buttons for quick communication.
Welcome to vote.
Fields such as problem category, type, status, and department are available in drop-down list so as to limit the choice you can select for such fields. This is the service level drop-down field and contains all defined service level agreements of the organization. You can enforce the service level associated with this selected problem type to the current support case by checking this option, Apply Default SLA. When a SLA is enforced, both the importance and the due date of the case would be affected. If you fail to work and resolve this case on time, it would breach the SLA agreement, and accordingly, Personal Help Desk would send SLA breach and due date lapsed automated alerts to you. The due date field enables you to set a time before which the support request should be resolved. When deciding to set a due date for a particular support request, you can look up the Personal Help Desk schedule calendar in order to find your availability. Once a due date is specified or changed, Personal Help Desk would automatically send out case assignment notifications to the technician. Additionally, Personal Help Desk can add or update a due date appointment or task entry to your calendar. This will add or update the due date appointment to your default calendar. If successful, it automatically triggers a reminder pop-up in Outlook, and it would also appear in the Outlook Today page. The time spent section lists all work sessions you have performed on the support case. This time spent field can be made optional or mandatory before marking the case as closed. By default, it is optional. Later on, this total time spent will be used in the statistics for calculating total cost of supporting the case. In this email history section, all email communications that have taken place on this particular case are listed here. The emails are arranged in chronological order. Clicking a particular email listing would show a preview here. You can view, reply, or forward the email directly with these buttons. You can also reply the email directly with a predefined answer or a knowledge base article. The Notes section enables you to add private notes to the support case for internal use. This is the Asset section and provides fields for all of your organization's hardware and software inventory. You can use these fields to feed information on the problematic asset that would help technicians to resolve the case. Listed below here are other related support cases that were logged with the same asset. This may be handy to get hints on past problems on the particular asset by simply looking on how it was resolved. If you have requirement to feed additional information on the caller or on the problem, or if you need to store your in-house data, you can use these custom fields available here. The title of these custom fields and the values for the drop-down field can be configured using the Personal Help Desk Manager tool. Optionally, the fields can be made mandatory so that without field, the support case cannot be closed. If a field is marked mandatory, it would appear red in color when viewed in the Outlook form. The logs section lists all the important correspondences and actions that had taken place on this particular case. Each log entry has a small description field, the date and time of the action, and the technician who was working on it. This is the other cases from this caller. As the name implies, it lists all the ongoing and resolved cases that were registered from that particular caller. This might come useful to you to get a panoramic view of all past problems history faced by this specific caller. Now, let us take a look at the conversation threading feature on this support case. Here, we have the problem description as faced by the caller. I will reply back to the caller, requesting for more questions and information to the issue. You will also notice that, when a new email reply is received from the caller, or when technician sends a reply to the caller, the recent portion of the conversation is only added to the thread. Now, let us go to the caller's mailbox and give a reply to the Helpdesk team on further information on the issue. Each conversation is arranged in chronological order, and redundant conversations are filtered out to present the relevant communications in this single thread. So with the conversation threading feature, Personal Helpdesk can maintain a consolidated conversation view of all email communications that are sent or received on a particular case. This includes any automated notification emails sent out to the caller. This provides you with a way to quickly glimpse through the relevant conversations on the support case, thus saving the hassle of opening individual email conversation and trying to get an overall picture. The header entry of each conversation is linked to the actual email item, such that if you click it, it would open the original email item in a single step. With this Reply to Last Email button here, you can initiate a quick reply to the most recent email that was received from the caller. With this feature, you no longer have to navigate through the Email History tab just to reply or forward to the last email. Once a support case is resolved, you can mark it complete. Doing this would automatically send confirmation notification to the caller about closure of the case. The case item will be then moved to the Resolved Cases subfolder. A closed support case can be reopened at any time if the reported problem resurfaced again. For example, if the caller is on the phone and escalates the problem. A closed case can also be reopened automatically if the caller replies back with an email to an existing case. For example, we have this closed case 42. Now, assuming I am the caller, and if the problem started again, I can reply back to the last response received from the Helpdesk. In such circumstances, when the email is received, Personal Helpdesk would automatically reopen the support case, and consequently, also notifying the assigned technician. Once a solution to a problem is found, you have the opportunity to generate a new knowledge base article out of the support case, so that it can be published to the Personal Helpdesk KB folder in Outlook. The idea is to build up a knowledge repository where Helpdesk technicians can refer to for possible clues and fixes to recurring problems as may be reported by callers in future. Another advantage is the availability of these published KB articles for direct insertion into an email response to a caller. This can be either as inline description or as PDF attachment file. Now, let us explore the personal help desk specific Outlook views that are available in the ongoing and resolved cases folders. Personal help desk makes use of the power and flexibility of the Outlook views to automatically sort, quickly find information, and rapidly rearrange support cases in the ongoing and resolved cases folders. If you click the View drop-down in the Ongoing Cases ribbon, you will see all the Personal Help Desk specific Outlook views. Based on different needs and scopes, you can switch to any predefined cases view. Let us look at View Help Desk views in more detail. This is the Problem Category view, groups all support cases by problem category and then further subgrouped by problem type, resulting in an hierarchical listing of cases. This is very useful in scenario when you want to group cases by problems in a hierarchical tree representation so that it is easy to have summarized information. Similarly, you can have a generalized information on the case lifespan by choosing one of the timeline calendar view. For instance, here, you will see that timeline support cases are created and due. This case number view sorts the cases in the folder by the unique case number value in descending order. This Cases Work Today view only displays the support cases that were worked or modified today. This is useful to keep tab on the progress of the recent cases. This Date Created takes a calendar view and displays all the support cases based on the creation date. The cases listed in this calendar view can be arranged in the same way as that of appointments in your default calendar. The only difference being that when you double-click the item, it would be opened with Support Request form instead of the default appointment form. If you have advanced Outlook skills, you can customize these help desk views to fine-tune your preferences and requirements. If you are not familiar with customizing Outlook views, you can take also references from various websites and guidances available on the web. So, we have learned that help desk specific Outlook views can be organized to group and filter support cases to make a particular feature of your information obvious at first glance. Now, let us explore how to perform full text search within the ongoing or resolved cases folders. Just enter in keywords here and press Enter or Return key to make a query to all case items in this folder. Search is performed on inbuilt Outlook fields and also on help desk specific fields such as caller's information, department, problems, assets, etc. The matches of the search are then automatically displayed in this folder view. Those cases that do not fulfill the search are restricted from showing up in the view. Here, I have specified a keyword, DVD, in this ongoing cases folder, and the search returns 4 cases. Multiple keyword search are also supported using the mathematical and/or logic. You can also use advanced searching options, such as predefined help desk filters, to extract only the required support cases quickly within the folder view itself. This drop-down holds about 12 filter types in the advanced search. For instance, I can search those cases that were created between a specified interval. I can also perform a search of those cases belonging to a specified problem category and type from these two drop-down lists. To search those cases that belongs to a specified department, select a department from the drop-down list. This concludes the video demonstration on working with support cases in Outlook.